New rules starting in early September. We'll be enforcing new rules for what can and cannot be included in your written store page descriptions. We know that changes to written game description sections can be disruptive and can take time to update. These sections will have following new limitations. No links to other websites. Really? We can't link to our Discords anymore? These links over here suck ass, Steam. They're bad. Nobody uses these because they're out of the way and shitty. That's not a good change, man. No bit of imagery that mimics the Steam Store UI or buttons. So they don't want you saying like, hey, click on wish list. So we can't do that anymore. I bet that was being used for some nefarious dog shit, to be honest with you. I can understand why they would do that. No images, links, or widgets pointing to other games on Steam. That's kind of a weird one. No, this one up here I think is very misguided. This one here I can understand because people could use that for bad stuff. No images, links, or widgets pointing to other games on Steam. Means that you cannot use your store page description to advertise other products on Steam. Was that a thing that was happening commonly? I think the only time that I would ever do that is like if you're making a DLC and it like advertises the main game. You know? The no links to other websites I think is weird. You cannot use your store page to link to any other website, including social media pages. There are special link fields provided with your store page editor for linking to common social media platforms. Steam, I'm going to be brutally honest with you, these links are dog shit. The reason why so many people use their Steam page with nice banners to draw people to Discord and things like that is because this sucks. No one uses these. So Steam is update to user reviews, new helpfulness system, testing a new system aimed at showing more helpful user reviews. With today's Steam update, we are ready for public testing of a new system that changes the way Steam sort user reviews on store pages with the goal of prioritizing reviews that can best help players make a purchase decision about the game. This new helpfulness system is now enabled by default and can easily be toggled within the user review settings for each game. The primary goal of the Steam user reviews is to help potential players make informed decisions about the games they're considered purchasing by understanding the attributes of the game. Basically what this is, it says prioritizing informative reviews. I don't like this. I don't. The idea behind reviews on Steam is that every voice matters, not just the most popular voice. So if I can downvote a whole bunch of takes on that, review bombing a person's review and make it not prioritized, I think that's a really bad direction. I really don't like that. So user reviews that are identified as being unhelpful for potential customers, such as one-word reviews, reviews comprised of ASCII art, or reviews that are primarily playful memes and in-jokes, will be sorted behind other reviews on the game store page. This doesn't mean players won't ever see these humorous but unhelpful posts, but it hopefully means that they'll see them less frequently when trying to learn about a game. If you enjoy seeing these sort of reviews when browsing the store, there's an option on the store page to include them when browsing. This change doesn't impact how review scores are generated for each game. It is simply changing the order that reviews appear. I don't think that's a good thing for me. I don't think it's a good thing because I think this is an idealized version of how this is going to work, right? How is this going to be determined? It's based on, as far as I can tell, it's based on the way that people actually determine this. So which reviews are not informative? Categorization work is a mix of technique, including user reports, the Steam moderation team looking closely at a lot of reviews, and some machine learning algorithms to help scale the human judgment calls. Our team has found that a lot of unhelpful reviews were easy to spot. We're targeting those first. This is work in progress. I don't think this should be a thing. I don't think that I want our review section curated any more than it already is. I think that people's voices matter in the way that they are portraying them individually. And I don't think discounting somebody's opinion makes sense to me. Even if it's a meme review, it shows to me when I see a bunch of reviews like that on a game, it shows me that there's at least a culture around the game. And it shows me that people are interacting with the game in a way that is unique inside of that community, which I don't think is a bad thing for me. In-jokes show me that there is a thriving community in there that I might be able to engage with. And I know that that may not be normal for everybody, but that shows me that there is actually a community around the game. Like, I'll give you an example of this. Let's go into here and I'm going to do this. How many of you have played Outer Wilds? How many reviews did you see on Outer Wilds that are just this? Do you know why they're just that? Because they want to say that the game is good, but they don't want to spoil it for you. That's why. And that's an in-joke in that community. And the idea that a whole bunch of those would be downvoted and suddenly you wouldn't be inducted into that in-joke for the community is just a shame to me. But no, if you think it's an L take to say that everybody's review should count and be there and ordered in the way that they are without any hidden hand manipulating those, I don't know what to tell you. I think user reviews, user opinions that are on there should remain in the way that they are and not be extra curated by factors that I as a developer don't understand and the community doesn't understand. Hidden hand reviewing and hidden hand curation leads us into weird bias because it means that there's going to be another human being out there helping to guide the public perception of your game in a way that you don't understand, the players don't understand, and no one has control over that hidden hand. I think it's a bad direction, so I'm going to turn it off for all of our games. I would like all of your reviews to matter. I would like all of your reviews to be ordered in the way that you put them in, and that's it.